just can't breathe. Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake?
everyone, and welcome back for another Sunday night stroll. Today is going to be another sort of VR simulation, although we don't have actual VR headset. This is made by the same people that did the Iceland exploring simulator walking thing that we watched a couple of weeks ago. But this one is in Japan. I haven't started the game yet, just because it allows you directly into the game. There's no menus or anything like that. But we'll fire it up. As always, you have to let me know how it's all sounding and looking, and I'll adjust the volume levels. But before we do anything, I just need to pause that. No problem, Creeper. I am just literally started the game right now, so you're all right there. As I was just saying there, this is another VR sort of style simulation. So it's quite a nice little walk. I had a little go of this yesterday just to make sure the graphics worked. But I hope this is all coming through to you all nice, because it does look absolutely beautiful, this game, as we're walking around. Now, this game is very much similar to the Iceland one, in that we have to walk around and take some pictures in order to complete it. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to walk us down to what's technically the car park, so that we can see what all the pictures are that we have to gather as we walk around this area. Hello, Chrissy. We're just starting tonight's Sunday night stroll. I hope the background noise isn't too overwhelming. I've tried to keep it low. Just the background of the stream sound might be a bit on the loud side. But fingers crossed it's alright. We are as well playing with the red light on the battery indicator for my microphone. I will keep glancing my eyes up to make sure that the wiggly lines are still appearing next to the microphone readout. But just like the Iceland game, I mean, this just looks beautiful, doesn't it? Let's continue on down here, and we'll head to the... We weren't asking her behind us, were we? I'm surprised the Google one hasn't kicked off in any of the streams either. That's good, Chrissy, as long as it's all coming through all nice and clear for you. So here we're sort of down now, in the car park. Oh, sorry. We really need to sort of schedule a time, Creeper, don't we, where we can do another remote desktop session, and we can try and figure out between us what's causing the issues on your machine, because it's no good in its laggy state. We'll try and maybe just get maybe half an hour or something tomorrow, and we'll do a screen share, and we'll have a rummage around and see if we can find out what's causing the issue. We'll stick Bez on your computer as well. If there's something that's running amok, we can then throttle it back so we can investigate why it's running weird. Just make sure you give us a shout tomorrow, and we'll do that. But going back to this here, if you remember from the Iceland one, we have to take a series of pictures. There's 9 pictures that we need to take, so we'll bring up our camera, and we're going to try and snap all these different locations. So there's one that's one of those a corridor with a light in it. We have that one that's the car park here. And when we get a right one, you'll hear the little jingle in the background. And then of course that picture's now been removed. At the bridge, we saw that when we walked down here to the car park. And we've got a stream there, a view of the city, and some of a type of ravine of some sort. So we will start walking around the area and explore it. As I said, this is going to be quite a short stream. It's probably only going to be less than an hour. When I did a test run yesterday, I did the entire thing in 40 minutes. But I was holding the run button. Because there's a Sunday night stroll, we'll be walking as we explore this this world. What's that? Doing the the traditional turn it off and on again. Yep. So it'll walk up here. I love about these games. It's these particular ones. Oh, hang on, that's that lantern that we need to take a picture of. So we've got 2 down there. Is that what when you get those calls that come in saying that they're a level 3 Microsoft technician ringing you because there's mysterious signals coming from your computer? Is that the ones that tell you to download more RAM, Chrissy? Let's continue on through here. I can't remember what half of the pictures were now, though. We'll go around and we'll take pictures as we go. So whilst we're doing my Sunday night stroll here, what's everyone else been up to today? Been cold down here, so I brought the girls in early for their cuddles. Actually, hang on, was this one of the pictures as well? Yep, so I think that's 3 pictures we've got now. Oh, it's so handy, Chrissy, when they represent all of the companies in one go. It just saves you having to make 3 different phone calls, doesn't it? And you've just been playing Animal Crossing. I really wish I had a Nintendo Switch. I'd love to have a go at the Animal Crossing game, as well as the Breath of the Wild. I'd love to play those. If we walk up to this here, this is a rough map, I suppose, of the area that we have to explore, I suppose. I think this would be an awesome place to actually visit in real life as well. Let's see if we just look down here. For a simulation, I mean, this would be brilliant if it was in VR. There's a stream, so possibly one of the other pictures coming up. Well, if you book the flights, Chrissy, and we'll get royalty to do the tea and the sandwiches for the trip. So that's another one of those pictures taken there. And oh, is that a glitch there? Oh, I think they've got a flowing water glitch here. Never mind. But the lighting is just about perfect on this, I think. At least with this one we can actually see more, because if you remember from the Iceland one, we couldn't really see that much because it was all like covered in fog. I'd love to have a go with this on an actual VR headset. I just don't have like $1,000 to drop on a VR headset. Here's a nice little lake here. So you just have to imagine that you come up here with your sandwiches and your flask of tea. Take a seat. Let's continue on up the hill here. Oh, I have some news as well for all you guys. Can you remember the other walking simulator that we did, the Walking Simulator 2000, where you could actually run and defy gravity and and such? They've released an update today, and now we played Act 1, which was the frozen sort of world, but now there is Acts 2 and 3 have been downloaded, so we will be visiting that game in a future Sunday night stroll, just for the hilarity of it. And here we are above the city, which is also another one of our photos. Look at all the trees going down there as well. Of course, because I'm playing on an ultra wide, they obviously didn't have that as intent. As you can see, the black lines don't go all the way to the edge of the screen there as well when we bring the camera up. Just have a look at the sky as well. So we're slowly working our way up the mountain here. Probably have to go back to the what's that? Yeah, Chris, we're definitely going to show the other ones of that, because that game was pure gold, you know. The perfect simulator. I sort of wish, like in this game though, there was a little bit more touristy information, you know, that would actually tell you a little bit more about it. I mean, it is brilliant that we can walk around, but I would like a little bit more data. We've come up the hill so far, and this here is where the game will end. If you remember from the Iceland one, once we unlocked all the pictures, the padlock disappeared and we could go down the other path, and then the weather changes. Granted, we only got like a minute or so to actually enjoy it, the weather change, before it reverted on the other one. Let's continue on walking through here then. So just whilst we're walking down here, what's the counts up to for everyone's egg count? Because remember, Chrissy, you can't redeem the business presentation unless royalties here. 2.5 and 3.7. So I'm getting there. Oop, I'm stuck on a bit of terrain here, hang on. Oop, oh no, we're back on the path now, if that's alright. I don't know if that is a thing that you can take a picture of, but I'm taking a picture of it anyway because it just looks cool with the light. You have to see if you can come up with some more ideas or like some more daft things that we can do for the channel eggs. I was thinking about for maybe a really, really higher level one, because I'll make pop-up cards. So maybe I'll make a pop-up card and post it to you. That could be one. I'll walk across here. Is that like at the end of the stream, we end the stream by me reading a bedtime story to you? That could be something that could be funny. Yeah. And this is another one of the pictures, isn't it? Yep. It would have to be, I'm trying to think. I don't know if it could be like a normal bedtime story. It might have to be something that's a little bit more funny. But here on here, you can see these are the top donors, these folk here, for the New Zealand game, because the people that have done the Iceland and this Japanese one, it was supposed to come out on the 5th, but it wasn't released. I don't know why it's been delayed. I didn't have a chance to read into it, but we will be doing the New Zealand one when it comes out. I do actually already have it in the schedule because I was assuming it would already be released, but it is at the end of the month on the schedule, so fingers crossed it'll be released by then. And 20k knitting with Raven. Well, I don't actually know how to do making a cup of live stream. Yep, I can definitely do that. I can definitely do that as well, especially with my things like my cutting machine. Right, let's walk back across here onto the main path. Here we go. Which way do you want to go, left or right? Going left. We're starting to get lower down the hill here now, so we will go back to the car park and have a look and see which pictures we're missing. And this was one of them because it has that funny little squarey bit. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Yeah, I like that idea, Chrissy. She's already in trouble today. There's the bridge. It doesn't have the right angle for the bridge yet because you've got to have like the right angle in this game as well. There we go, we got the jingle. Let's just have a little look around here as well. Exactly, Chrissy. You didn't even share it, you know, and return with the cup of tea and both sides gone. An empty wrapper on the desk. Don't know where that goes. That wasn't the only thing though. She swiped all the dark chocolate as well. Entire bar. That was supposed to be like a little bit like last a week. Just seems to be on a chocolate hunt today. Right, let's cross over here. Do you think this is the ravine picture that it was after? See if it jingles. Yeah, it did. This pathway is closed off. Can we walk up any of these? No, it's the environment's restricting us. We can't advance any further off the path. Yes, Creeper. At least you didn't swipe that. Right, we're almost out of the car park again. And we'll see how many pictures that we're missing. Can't be that many missing, I don't think. Oh no, we've got them all. And there's the key to open the gate. There we go. Well, the ones that were dropped on the floor, I shouldn't have those. Let's walk back around here because there is a few more pathways that we have yet to explore. I told you it wouldn't be a particularly long stream, 24 minutes, and we've almost finished it, I think. A few more little pathways and a few little grassed areas to have a little walk around and have a look. because the folks that put this game together, the attention to detail, I think, is brilliant. And hopefully we'll get some more of these for the like future Sunday night Stroll streams. Oh, I've got to keep it going, Chrissy, because you need more eggs. Seems to be like a barrier wall, even, that I can't get past here. Well, I think there's a pathway up here we can go. There is like some other pathways that we're gonna explore, because I want everyone to get the chance to see like everything that this world has to offer, like we did last time. The added bonus with this is you can actually see much further. I do have the render distance cranked up. I've got the video settings. Yeah, I've got the resolution, the render distance all cranked up to maximum. I had to fiddle with the field of vision because the ultra wide screen. It makes it awkward sometimes for some games, which is why we can't play Alan Wake, which is really disappointing. But I am looking forward to in a few weeks starting Mass Effect, because that is one of my absolute favourite game series. That'll be quite a long running series, because we're going to go for like maximum depth in the story. Here we go, back on that main little bit of path. Let's walk down the hill. With the Mass Effect games, I've got like 100% on the achievements, and like I said, in the first Mass Effect game meant that you had to 100% the game, and like all the side quests and the main quest, collect everything, meet everybody, talk to everybody, 6 times at least, to get to the 100%, because you had to like 100% it with each player, like each companion sort of thing. So the amount of times that I've replayed that game, when I was doing the achievements for it, I actually memorised all of the options for all the dialogue in the game. So I knew like every single one that you had to press, and I could like fire through the all the dialogue to get to the next mission in just seconds. Here we are, back down the bottom. A nice little stream. Actually, let's go on the bridge and have a little look, so you can get a look up and down the stream here. I think we came down that path, so we will walk up this path. Yeah, so you can see that's the one that we came down before, and we took that little picture there. Oh, I just missed that one there. Where would be the fun creeper if I just redeemed it myself? It's going to be dead cringy, I think, when you redeem the business one. But just remember, it's 6 minutes long. I can do nothing to interrupt it. It's like when we do this little jingle. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day. Now, as much as I try to press off a button on there, it really screws up the stream deck. And what was the ones that I missed there as well? You're going to enjoy the enjoy the presentation. No, are you not looking forward to the 6 minutes, Creeper? I don't blame you, to be fair. Oh, that was the bit that we walked off and we saw the donors' names, wasn't it? So let's continue up the hill. Yeah, I love doing like maths and programming and such. Those were my sorts of favourites. You know, computing and sciences. Let's see, can we get across? Yeah, let's get across. Oops, that's the space bar again. We'll bring that down a little bit more in frame. I'd love to go and photograph these places properly, like with my own cameras. I'm stuck on the terrain again. That's why you shouldn't leave the path. There we go. But this is sort of like a lovely walk through the forest sort of simulator almost, isn't it? We're almost back to the top of the hill where we can use the key to open the door, and then we'll go back down the hill because once we unlock the gate it unlocks some other areas. Oh, I know that sort of thing. When I was in primary school, when they had like the you know, you would go for your assembly and you'd have to sit on you know, on the solid floor, you know, lose all the circulation in your legs. Let's just take another little look out here in the view. I hope this is, the quality is translating in the stream, because this is, you know, probably given the world current situation, this is probably the closest any of us are going to get to this sort of view for a while. Because after Boris's speech today, he's still doesn't seem committal on anything other than cutting funding. Right, let's go through here to the gates. They should be open now. There we go. He didn't miss anything, Chris. It was complete waste of time. So there we go. Of course, we've got the thanks for playing message, and what happened is when I remember which key is I have to press, the weather will change like what it did in the Iceland one. You can't go any further forward, the camera's like locked here. Here we go, it was the space bar. And now it should be the night time and raining. Or evening, perhaps. Here we go. Let's just walk to the edge and have a look over. So we've gone from a sunny day to a typical British day. Where's the path? There it is. One thing, just looking up there, the from living like in Tynemouth, you know, where I grew up, just being like a stone's throw from the coast. Let's continue on down here. As we walk down here, the lights that are underneath some of these gates, it really looks beautiful, doesn't it? The lighting effects on here. You see, just stare down the passageway. So we're almost now at the end of our Sunday night stroll. It's only been 38 minutes. How many points have you accrued in that time? How many eggs have you collected, Chrissy? As well, it's 2.6. What was it before? I'm going to have to scroll up. Hang on. I'll see 100 for you, and Chrissy did have at the start of the stream 2 point. Ooh. Oh, of course, Chrissy, because you've got the multiplier, haven't you? Yeah. As we approach the end of the stream, I'm going to press the button that has all the sparkly effects on it. Ooh. I am working on an effect for you guys that will replace the... let's wait for the timer to run out. I'm going to replace this effect. I'm thinking about having your channel details come in, but in a blaze of fire is what I'm currently working on. And here we are, back down at the bottom level. I have to see if I can animate a horse for you. I wonder if I'm not sure if this one's on a timer. I tell you what, we're gonna jog a little bit up here, just so we can have a look and see if there's any other differences other than the rain effects. If it makes anything look a little bit different, we'll head up here a smidge. Might as well, because it's already been quite short, so we might as well have an extra look around, since it doesn't appear. I think it's a case of you just go down to the car park and then it then ends the game. But we might as well have a little bit more of an explore with the difference in the lighting effects. I do sort of like this, this sort of evening look with these lights, just a slight glow in the environment. I know that should have been his channel art. All that hard work that you put in, Creeper, to make him his perfect channel art, and he hasn't put it up yet. Oh, Disney come to get you, Chrissy. You could always swap it for a different picture of pensioner. I'm going to grab... Oop, wrong button. It's the middle mouse button that I wanted. There we go. Continue a little bit further up here. Getting close, Chrissy, but don't forget, Chrissy, you can't redeem it tonight. Because you can't redeem it without, the full crew here. Because, Royalty will get upset if she misses it. Because remember, you have got the deal for the different things that you're going to redeem. Oh, she popped in at the beginning of the stream to say hello. Oh, is this pathway over here closed? Ooh, this way's closed in the rain. That makes me want to have a look around the other bit. Right, we're going to make a slight detour and we're going to come back up the other side of the hill, but we'll run it. Or do you want me to continue walking, Chrissy, so you can get those points accumulated? I did tell her earlier on, just to phone in sick, she had my permission. Yeah, let's head back on down the hill, and we're going to try that pathway from the other side, because I'm curious to know if it's blocked off, like where it's blocked off down there now. If we're going up that way, we might as well go to that little podium again and have a look. Well, I haven't actually even looked at that panel yet for the raids, but yeah, if we can find somebody, I don't know what game it is that you want to raid. You just want to go for like a Minecraft one. I think you just find somebody with like, well, low to none viewers or something like that, and we'll hop in and see what they're doing. But I think we're probably going to be about 15 minutes away from that, though. What, you want me to wait here, Creeper? Was there something that you wanted to look at? And go back up the hill a bit. Does this pathway go off anywhere? I remember Creeper, because I went into the other thing and I asked the guy a question as well, but I'm not sure if he actually answered me or not because I didn't understand what he was saying. Right, let's go back up the hill here and see if there's any difference. So we'll go up this side and we'll try and come back down that side. I was wondering if this might have been open since we completed it. Well, you're not far off it with 4.5. Let's find where the bit is that you can walk through. Maybe it's this, no. Or maybe it's we're restricted and we can't get back through. Yeah, I think we're restricted. You can't go back that way in the rain. Just give it another go. Can we get past it? Alright, we can't get past that little bit. So we'll take a little stroll back down here in the rain and see if anything's different. Ooh. Let's walk into the light. This might end it. Yeah, Chrissy, where's the xenomorph? There we go. We stepped into the light and were brought back into the light. So there we go. That pretty much, I believe, is everything to explore in this game for our Sunday night stroll. Unless there's anything that you guys want me to walk back up to, or Christy, if you want me to just stand still for a few minutes to accumulate you some more points. But I think what we'll do is we'll, I say, because it's been just shy of an hour. We're at the 50-minute mark, which is, I think, pretty alright for a nice Sunday night stroll. Yeah, you want me to press the shiny Discord button? Yeah, to join the Ravencraft Discord server. The Ooh, did that just go stuttery for everyone? Did everyone's frame rate just drop, or was it just my output screen that went weird? Yeah, I thought it went weird. I think there was just too much going on the screen, because that's probably a demanding video every time I do that. Let's see if I press the button again and walk forward. Oh yeah, the frames really drop there, don't they? Ooh, look at that. But yeah, I think we'll call it a day for there. We'll end it on a nice view. And you want me to try this raid button thing? Can I tab out without it minimising to Windows? Pick a web browser. That's the web browser. Oh, it hasn't minimised. Now we may get double sound for a moment. Nope, I had Twitch muted. So, what do we need to do then? We need to find somebody to raid. Did anyone think of any suggestions, or let's have a look. We'll go to creators dashboard. To be honest, I might as well just bring it down here. Ooh, this would be like some sort of weird Inception sort of thing, won't it? It's going to just keep going back and back. So what do you press? Right, press raid channel, and then I assume I need somebody's link. So we'll throw open another window. We'll go to Twitch. Click that button there. Let's see. Just type their username. I need to know somebody's username to type. Actually, is there anybody that I actually follow that's streaming right now? I only follow about 4 people on here anyway. No. Nobody I've got on here streaming. Let's see. Who are these people? Do they speak English? Now, there's somebody here, no views, Brooklyn gaming boy. Play Minecraft. We'll just do that. Yeah. If this even works. I'll bring that back up there. But before we go, as I hope you enjoyed this walking simulator. I'll just turn that off again. Hope you enjoyed this walking simulator. We do have one more that's, fingers crossed, should be released for the New Zealand one, which is on the stream schedule over on Discord. which you can you follow the link there. But all you guys are already in there anyway, in case there's anyone watching this later. We will be streaming tomorrow with Day of the Technical. Hopefully we'll make a little bit more progress than last week, because I had to do like a really bizarre setup which made it really difficult to play. But I think I found the solution is just not playing it full screen. I think I'll be able to have a lot more control over it if we just play it windowed. I mean, granted, yeah, we'll get the white bars around the outside, but that's not a problem. So I hope you all enjoyed that. Don't forget to rate, comment, favourite and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. And we'll also see if this thingamajig on here works as well. See if it actually lets us raid or not. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.